2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Kilo, and we are in Dramaville as RiceGum put up a video yesterday that he had been robbed, and sure enough, FAzeBanks had Logan Paul at the mansion, and you have a video in RiceGum's video. He has a picture of Logan Paul walking out with all of his stuff, so that's funny as hell. But the thing that's really funny is if we go back in time with Jake Paul a couple weeks ago, you'll start to understand this YouTube drama is only for views and isn't to be taken serious. I mean, the stuff with Sniper Wolf yesterday, maybe, but the stuff these guys going on is just really not serious at all now. You know, we go through a 10-day of YouTube drama where Jake Paul accuses FazeBanks of choking his assistant, and then they just go back and forth with videos. I mean, I guess it's some content. If nothing else, it's some content for a video, so maybe people will watch it for that. But it goes from that to the tug and war back and forth with FazeBanks, and then, you know, after FazeBanks proves, you know, I didn't do anything wrong, and they make a few videos about it, everybody comes to terms, everybody's cool again. Well, now today or yesterday, RiceGum puts up a video where Logan Paul's robbing his stuff out of the mansion, and FazeBanks is like, I don't have anything to do with that. But the funniest part about it is, if you keep up with any of this business, is that at the description of the video that Logan Paul put up, he gave a shout out to FazeBanks. Okay, so we're gonna rewind this a little bit. About a week ago, Logan Paul made a video for his brother saying his brother was right in what he was saying, and he stuck behind his brother, and that's cool with the brotherly love thing. But what I'm seeing is his YouTube videos are getting even more uncreative. As you know, a week later, if you tried to sue me, a week later, you will not be in my house for any damn reason. That's just the reality of it in this world. You probably wouldn't get out of your car in my driveway with my attitude that I would have about that whole situation. So the thing to have these guys all chummy back and forth, it is like a drama soap opera on YouTube. But bringing out the lawsuits and stuff like that, it's just a bit much, man. I guess it does get good views, and we're still talking about it a couple weeks later. The fact that Logan Paul would be at FazeBanks' house, though, in this video from today where Logan Paul and FazeBanks are hanging out together, I wouldn't give you dap if you tried to end my career. We wouldn't be boys if you tried to end my career. In fact, you would probably not want to be near me. That's not a threat. That's just how reality works. I mean, why would you have somebody attack your livelihood and then be cool with them? That just makes no sense to me, and shows you that these guys are all cooperating to get the views on these videos. I mean, that's what's going on, is the both sides of the drama. I mean, you got the good guys and the bad guys more or less playing against each other, and that keeps popping out little poop videos that are getting millions of views, by the way. So, you know, the world does love drama, no doubt about it. I just don't like the fact of how they went about it, I guess, or maybe I'm just hating on the whole situation. But it's just crazy to me that RiceGum made a video yesterday that Logan Paul had robbed him, and I mean, it was pretty funny because the FazeBanks video of today did have Logan Paul at the mansion and had him all up in the closet taking clothes and stuff. So I mean, but who's not cool with who? You know, Logan Paul's brother Jake Paul's the one that FazeBanks had the drama with a week ago. And then you've got the stuff RiceGum now. I don't know how RiceGum gets involved in this other than he's been quiet for the past couple of weeks. And so that's just all too entertaining, interesting, whatever you want to call it. But RiceGum's, he's funny to me. I don't know. He had some tattoos on in his video. He's just a funny little guy. But I'm anxious to see what do you guys think the next drama will be? What kind of bullcrap do you think they'll fantasize and dream up next? I know you got Sniper Wolf and the little FaZe kid are going at it online right now. But with all this, you know, the watch and see type thing, if you're watching to see what happens next, these guys have spoiled it, because, you know, you can't be enemies if you hang out together. I mean, that's just the reality of it. You got to keep your circle right, and you wouldn't keep your enemies in your circle, obviously. And so that lets me know that the whole FazeBanks drama past couple weeks about the choking the little girl out and all that stuff, it was just all internet hype, and it did its job. I mean, it got a ton of views, and it probably made a few people that weren't quite as big on YouTube bigger. And so that's good. It's good stuff. It was just the wrong way to go about it, though. I mean, the negativity, there is no negative publicity if that's how you would go about trying to grow a channel. I mean, any publicity you could get. I just think it was poopy to act for the world, I guess, that, you know, we don't like these guys and everything, and then you come out with a video and you're hugged up to this dude. Just weak as water, man. That's all. I'm just calling it like I see it. Your boy Kilo. And then some other news, because that's not as interesting today for some reason. Glad RiceGum dropped a video. I mean, I haven't seen him drop anything the past few days. And also, before I switch subjects, Jake Paul did have out his diss track. And it's his normal, you know, it's his normal I couldn't wrap a Christmas present. But, you know, it's something to talk about. And that's what we're on here for. Something to talk about, reason to visit, and chop it up in the comment section. Something huge actually that happened on YouTube is the new video that got dropped by Taylor Swift actually had the most views of any YouTube video ever in a 24-hour period. And so that's awesome. But Taylor Swift's like, you know, real world legend when it comes to spitting this music and whatnot. The chick's just, she's as famous will ever get, I believe. So that's pretty cool to me that she broke that record. No one held it. So yeah, so that's what's up today. A little drama with FAzeBanks hanging out with his enemy. And then we've got RiceGum getting robbed. I mean, that's just crazy that Banks would have this guy up in his house, man. I mean, if all these brothers do is cause problems, somebody's going to wind up dealing with them. With that, or it's all fake and BS. So, I mean, that's your final answer on all of it. Anyways, that's what I was on today. That's the news and the drama. Still covering, yeah, FazeBanks, Dramaville, and then still covering this Taylor Swift thing is pretty interesting to me. And that's what I got, guys. So thank you guys who take the time to watch the videos. Gonna throw this one to the wolves today, and we'll see you next time. I'm gonna leave the gameplay on because it was pretty dope. See you next time.